how do we deal with fear, for example? Fear of existence for some people. Fear of losing is the other thing. Fear is like the main runner. For a martial artist normally, it becomes like a different perspective when it comes to fear. Because it's all the time when you walk out there that you're dealing with fear. Fear of what if I lose? What if like he hit me? What if I get hurt? What if I don't stand up anymore? So many fears is it that you are dealing with, but ultimately you conquer them. And then the outlook on the rest of the life looks different. It changes something inside of you. It changes the perspective, how you are looking at things, where you see other people, they are living in fear, but fear of nothing. Fear of something they have created with the mind. And some people have this inspiration in the mind, and then they start to manifest. So they use the power of the mind to manifest something and either benefit themselves or maybe benefit others. But it is the same powerful mind, which for other people then at the same time is creating the fear. But instead of understanding, but it's the mind, I just need to switch it over and make it useful for me. No, they stay inside the fear becomes more, the powerful fear becomes even stronger, and then it becomes so strong, the fear, that it even blocks people in doing anything. But the fear, it's a construct of the mind in the first place. You fear that you get a car is going to hit you tomorrow. Hello, we are not tomorrow. We are here right now. Why you think about tomorrow the car could hit you? Who says it's going to happen? And where is the evidence it's going to happen? Where's the evidence it's not going to happen? You don't know. Stop thinking about tomorrow. The music is playing here right now. But this fear of the future, this anxiety of what if. What if and what if not? Both of them are there. But the problem with the fear is, he's very strong. It's not important that you become a good fighter in this world. And it's not important that you become a good spiritual guide in this world. It's important that you find a way to live a pleasant life, and in the best case, support other people that they also find the same. This is what it's about. No matter in which form you put it and which from cultural background you put it. The main idea is, if you don't find this way of reducing the suffering of your surrounding, your suffering won't stop. Why? Because you're connected. So that means you want to save yourself, save all others. You want to save all others, save yourself. So what is the best thing that can happen? You save yourself and you save the others. Then everyone is saved. Then it's called saved. As long as there is just one inside this complete constellation who carries the seed of suffering inside of him, your work is not finished yet. Because then it can always come back again, because that one is going to infect more. And then that everlasting fight about which of these now is like dominating your current state. Which of these states at the moment is dominating? It's a constant up and down. As long as you have the number 2 somehow in your life, this up and down is part of it. We humans are a product of programming until you realize it. What is on our mind about good and bad, what we like to eat and don't like to eat, very often these things have been somehow implanted into us. The question is, do you know about them or not? Programmation is not the problem. Conditioning of the human, this is not the problem. The problem is the unconscious conditioning. Meaning, things that are taking influence on your life, but you don't know about it. This is the problem. The unconscious things. You need to know what is it that you're seeding. You need to know consciously what are you putting into yourself. Yeah? And therefore, these type of practices, this is one way where very, very slowly you are taking your time and program yourself consciously. Yeah? Consciously that it is not a coincidence how something flows and how and why something comes out like this. It is by conscious choice. It is the same way then when you compare now to the last training session where you maybe have really the sparring, the fighting itself. It has nothing to do with slow anymore. It has also nothing to do with soft anymore. There you have the fire. There you have the simple physical intensity, but which is also an important part of the daily life, because it's not about relaxing the whole day long. Even if you would have the capacity to not work, you don't have to work anymore. You can only spend time and going on holiday. Yeah, but how long do you want to lie on the beach until you get bored? Definitely, I would not be the person to do this. Yeah, so even if I would have this freedom, but no, it's unnatural. Because we humans, as long as we live, I think balance is key. Yes, relaxing is really nice. After you have done something, being soft, being gentle is really nice. After you have sometimes called up the fire and really exhaust yourself a little bit, meaning become physical. And especially when we are now in this field of Buddhist teachings, meditation, the power of the mind, the power of the thought. Yes, it's very nice things to talk about. But it is also important that don't forget the physicality next to all of this philosophy. We need both. We need the strength, we need the protection, we need the health, we need the vitality, we need this physicality. We need to have it in order that we're able to deal with all of the soft things and the fine things. And this also means that especially for our monastery or for the Shaolin temples in general, this is why the practice of the martial arts is still such an important aspect. Why the Shaolin temple is different from other approaches. Because if you want to get to the finer levels, if you want to get to the non-physical levels, I think you need to deal with the physical. You want to know what is soft? You learn about the heart. Yeah? You want to know what is freedom? Deal with the restrictions. Yeah? You want to know what is relaxation? Contemplate a little bit about what is tension. Why? Because only this one and that one together gives you your ability to adjust. And this is why this word balance is always so important, and why now for us the physical aspect, dealing with the body, strengthening the body, playing with the fire. Why? It is our balancing part for the times when you just sit and do nothing. When you are sitting, when you are peaceful. That's why in the word, for example, warrior monk, you have both. You have the warrior, then you have the monk. In the core, maybe Maybe there is the warrior, but the way how he behave, it's the monk. On average daily life, he's peaceful, but only because he decides to be peaceful. But he is still able to tap into the other area. That is the difference. One of my masters that I appreciate very much, he really said it straight out like this. If somebody starts to attack your family, you need to be able to protect your family. This type of power, it is giving you confidence. It is giving you some ease to just know that yes, sometimes you go out into this crazy world. You can't control other people. You can control yourself, yes. And exactly because of this, you don't know who you are going to meet out there. This is what gives you that ease. Yeah? This is what gives you the freedom to walk out there without having fear all the time. But if you have no abilities, if you have no skills, and then somebody just says, hey, look, don't go to this Otterberg. It's a very dangerous city. No, you would never come to this city here. Already just because of the fear. But this is not freedom. Freedom is you can conquer all of this. Why? Because you have the ability to do it. Because you have developed yourself to not let fear determine your life.